to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
And welcome everyone to the Man Cave. My name is Paul Knapp, and I will be your host for tonight's show. This is season number 1, episode number 36, and waiting in the green room is our good friend, Mr. Len Hardt. But before I bring him out, let me introduce my backup dancers for tonight. And coming in for a second night in a row, this man down south, Mr. Dan DiBiase. How you doing, Dan?
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Very good, very good. And also for his second night in a row, Mr. Sexy himself, Rick Bradshaw.
How's everyone tonight?
Of course, we got our Canada connection with us, as always. John, what's up?
I thought you were going to say the last name. Hey, everybody.
I was going to say...
You were leading into it, and then I'm just waiting.
I was going to say 132, because I never say that. And then I said...
Oh.
And I just stopped. I was like...
What's up, everybody? Everybody's well.
And, of course, our toy photographer extraordinaire, Mr. Joseph Baker. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing great. Good to be here again on
in his own man cave tonight. Little dark there, but you.
No, it looks good.
Looks good, man. You're
I got colors.
Very clear.
Yeah, nice
you
shot.
look like the Emperor, Joe, from Star Wars, or maybe Obi-Wan. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Obi-Wan.
But the dark is,
Is that a different area? Because you're much clearer now than you usually are, Joe.
Yeah,
it's different computer. I'm on my wife's Surface. She always gets the better equipment. So
Oh my!
You need to tell her Tuesday nights is Toy Soldier Tuesday. You need to borrow that thing.
Yeah,
I think you will.
That's what I do every Tuesday.
All right. Hey, John Salatella, since I screwed up your name, why don't you take charge and say who's in the chat room tonight?
Sure. So I was looking at it before. Big Boss Jack. I think it was the first one. If I'm not mistaken. Ronald McDonald, 375 Deep Dive. Norse Warlord, Mike Prendergast. Yourself. Did I say Paul? Big Boss Jack. Did I say Paul? Paul B is on tonight. And I saw Ben. Greetings from the mountains of West Virginia. Hey, Ben. And Skunkwork Studios. Patrick Grain is in the house.
Oh, Patrick.
I think I got everybody. I apologize if I missed someone, but I'm scrolling.
Grain, you said that? Yeah, you said Patrick.
And Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf was the first.
Lone Wolf, yeah.
There's Jason Evans.
Jason Evans just joined us.
Hey, Jason.
It's cool. We got 20 people in the chat room already.
Another compliment for Joe's camera.
Yeah, I know, yes. Joe. Telling you, Joe, I think you need to talk to your wife about this Tuesday night.
I know. I tried to work the trade earlier, but she didn't go for it. We'll try again.
Joe, did you get new glasses?
Oh, probably. The other one's broke, so I just found these in the car.
All right, let's go around the room and say what is new in your zoo before you bring out Len. Let's go backwards. Joseph Baker.
I got nothing.
You got nothing? Come
nothing
on.
This week. I thought I have something coming in the mail from Tim Geppert, but those didn't arrive, so I got nothing.
You go to a flea market every weekend and find this
a play set.
A play set every weekend.
Did I show the Heritage Alamo last week?
Yeah.
Joe, I promise I will fill up your time for you.
There you go. All right. Sorry, everybody.
All right, Joe. Well, you had your chance. I can't. Yep. Yeah. John Salatella, I know you got some stuff to talk about, especially with the show coming up in 2 weeks.
Because of the show, I bought nothing. I'm saving my money.
Yep.
There is an order coming from Spira and one from Hobby Bunker, which Matt will bring over there. All I did was get my merch ready for the show. Mugs.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
Mugs are ready. Desktop calendars.
Awesome.
Wall calendars.
Fantastic.
Wall calendars and my and the book.
Yeah.
For the book, those are ready. And the only thing I did this week was actually paint for the first time a model bridge, the Airfix bridge. That's it.
Oh, I just did that one too.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I put that in my last playset. Yeah.
Where do you get that, John? Where do you get that?
This is an Airfix 132. It's called Checkpoint, the Checkpoint set. If I think I have a box inside, then I'll go. This I got it directly from eBay. I just bought it separately, but then I bought the box as well, which I haven't put together yet, or painted. Hoping to do it at some point.
So you can find it on eBay.
Oh yeah. And Airfix, you can probably get it from Airfix online or a Hobby Bunker maybe.
Okay.
I haven't checked recently, but I know they re-released them. So
Yeah.
All right.
It's not
By the way, I
vintage.
love your venture into AI this week.
yeah, it's AI is interesting. It's fun, but it doesn't do what you tell it all the time. You have to be extremely specific, and even then, sometimes it'll go off on its own. It'll go all Skynet on you.
Oh, really? Wow.
I learned. I've been learning AI this week, and one of the things I did was to get a lot of pictures similar. I put in the picture I wanted first, and then I put the second picture in, and I told it to refer to the first picture as an example of what I want.
Yeah, exactly. But still, I know Joe asked me, he goes, "Can you make the river underneath a bridge, better?" Because it was like
You did.
Well, I did, but the thing is, there was a building in the back. So, like I told you, where's this river going? It was like buildings all the way in the back. So I told it, remove the building and make the river go all the way through, and it kind of did that. So it was like a little riverside community. But it changed the coloring of the bridge the second and third time around a little bit, and a lot of the blast holes were gone. So it kind of repaired it. But
Wow.
Interesting.
yeah.
Huh.
That's
it, huh?
It's fun. That's
All
about
right.
it. On the casino updates on the casino, guys, the signs are being made for those who I know that originally they were not included in the price, but we decided to include them. It's going to come out of our pocket, but it was Brandon is making them. Fantastic looking signs. So they will be shipped. Whoever wants to get to our casino before will have to ship it separately. If not, we can wait till after the show, because we will be getting them at the show and ship them together after the show. So everybody has a choice. Those who pick it up at the show will actually have the sign that weekend.
Nice.
Cool. All righty. Mr. Rick Bradshaw.
Oh, I'm up.
Remember, it's 132nd scale night.
Yeah, but we have 3.7 deep dive here, so
you got to keep everybody in the chat room happy, right?
and because I've been shooting so many dinosaur pics with the soldiers, and Joe Baker ventured into that. Very nice shot, by the way.
An old one.
So I showed this guy. I think I showed this guy on this. This is the Allosaurus, right? This is the Hammond Collection Allosaurus. Okay. So I got the Giginotaurus.
The
Giginotaurus.
Are you making this shit up or what?
I
No.
think he is.
And here he is. This is the Giginotaurus, which I think debuted in Jurassic Park Dominion. I don't know because I've never seen it. And this thing is a beast.
Wow.
Gigantosaurus or something like
He's
that.
huge. Giginosaurus. And this is the Allosaurus next to him. He's very little.
Ooh.
Okay.
And what scale are they?
These are 118.
118.
3.7 deep dive. He knows his stuff. He knows. Okay. So I got this on Entertainment Earth. It was the best price I could find, and shipped. He was $80.
Whoa.
Yeah. But if you got him in the store, he was probably 50 or 60. And he came from California, folks, so it was $20 shipping.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But go on Amazon, he's 127. Go on eBay, he's more than even that.
Really?
Anyways, he's an awesome dinosaur. He's beautifully articulated. And for the money, these dinosaurs are amazing. There are high-end dinosaurs made by a company called Nanmu, Nanmu. Good luck finding them. And they're expensive, 60, 70, 80 bucks, $100. But they're like,
135th scale.
You can find them in Walmart or no?
no, Nanmu,
Oh.
you can't even get them online. They sell out as soon as they show up.
Wow.
So enough of dinosaurs. The best thing I got.
But they look good in some of those pictures you've been using. I mean, if those are the ones you're using.
Yes, they photograph fantastic.
Yeah.
And considering these were things you could buy in Target, if you jumped on them, they were affordable and good,
Yeah.
nice stuff. So Patrick Grain messages me and he asked me, what dinosaurs are you using in your photographs? And I told him. And then he said, "Oh, give me your address. I want to send you something." And I was like, "Oh, what am I going to get?"
Look out.
So he sends me these figures. Hopefully they show up here. And my shaky hands.
No, you're good.
Mars.
Mars,
Nice.
series, aren't they?
I'm
Do you
not
paint
sure.
them or he paint those?
He painted them. These are
Oh,
hand painted by
He
Pat.
is so talented.
Wow.
Oh yeah, these are amazing.
Night
Yeah.
scope. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, MP44 with a night scope, and he's got his big old backpack on that runs it.
Yeah.
And he's in this great sitting position. Right, that's one. There's a second one, same thing.
Yeah.
MP44 night scope with this
Beautiful.
great paintwork.
So are they going to be your dinosaur hunters now or what?
I did one tonight. I did a shot tonight.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
lighting was incredible on that shot.
Thank you, Joe. Did you see my reply to that?
No.
I shot that in my oven this afternoon.
Did you really?
Yeah, in my oven because it's bright sunshine. It's 5:00 here and it's bright sunshine, and I'm like, well, this has got to be a night shot. And I put it in my oven, and the way the lights were, and then I inverted the picture so it darkened it and kind of got a night look.
That's awesome.
Wow.
It's cool, man.
And then we got this guy. Here's another SS trooper. And does anyone know what he's carrying?
Do not
Looks like
recognize that.
Looks like a modern day law, but it's not. It's
So this is it's close. This was called a Fliegerfaust or a Luftfaust. And that was an unguided rocket launcher. And there was only a few of these produced at the very end of the war and made it into production. Very few.
Wow.
So you don't
Oh.
see. And there's
so it was for a rocket or it was for another killing tanks?
it was for air to ground planes, coming in low.
Gotcha.
To try to shoot them down.
Yep.
And there's trying to get
Yeah, like a
great work in there.
basically an early form of RPG.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very cool.
And a few more. I try to go. These are awesome. American paratroopers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice paint job.
Wow.
Look at the paint job, this guy. My God.
I know.
He is
It's
so
amazing.
talented.
It's
Renaissance.
amazing.
And that's why I won't paint my figures because they will not
Exactly.
anything close like
Exactly. Patrick, I'm bringing figures to Chicago. Bring your paint.
that. A couple thousand.
Right. And you got a couple more. Here's a kneeling para.
That's cool.
Wow.
Got a BAR. Excuse me.
Yep. Wow.
Mars ought to be paying him for the advertising.
I
'cause
know,
those
right?
look
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And this guy is awesome. He's got a 30 cal. And look at the look on his face.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Firing it from the hip.
And he's like, holy cow, I'm in the middle of war.
That's gonna make a big dinosaur picture right there with that look.
I already used the
Oh,
parachute
is that the guy you used?
Oh,
Oh,
in
okay.
a shot, yeah. And it was tough. It was tough to get these because these guys are little, they're
Yeah.
small.
They're 132, true 132.
Yeah, I think so. And it was tough because I wanted to get his paint work in the shot, and I'm like trying to get him to focus on the figures and get them nice and clear. And I managed to, and I had to use a small dinosaur because I put him in the forefront of the photo. And it actually came out pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
All right.
That's it.
Beauties.
Well, I don't want to say we saved the best for last, but I'm sure you got some comedian.
No. Well, I'm still going through all the
Are
mark
the
stuff. I have.
soldiers still marching, and are the babies still attacking dinosaurs? Is what I want to know.
There's a
I
baby right
see
there.
that.
I took them off the stands, which is hilarious, and I dropped them, and there was like babies all over the place. So I was like,
All right.
But so all right. So a couple weeks ago, I get some mark stuff I'm going through. So I had a training center, so we wanted to go through the training here, and look, I found the opposite guy. So the tug of war is going on now, guys. So I'm assuming this is how training goes because these are the figures that were in there. You get the guy back here there doing the training. This guy's sleeping, I guess. Is this Beetle Bailey?
That's a 54 millimeter.
And then we get another guy over here. I think this is going to be a future Hulk Hogan.
He's posing.
Yeah, the other guys are back here drinking and hanging out and having a great time, and and this guy's, I guess, judging the contest. So, and of course we get the bugler. So the bugler is important because a couple weeks ago I made a comment that everybody hated the bugler, and I received a couple letters. And here at the Man Cave, we take this stuff very serious. So when people send us letters,
it's probably from Rick Ebert because he takes his vintage figures very serious. Go ahead.
Well, let me read. I added these down. I have to put my glass on. Like I'm doing here. So, all right. So, but I want to read. Here's the letters. Oh, and what I did was I just highlighted some stuff. So
it's only an hour show, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, Joe had nothing. I told him I needed.
Okay.
All right. Here's one. This is from a guy named PK out of Virginia, and he said about his. I guess it's a friend that was a bugler. He says he was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was a top man at his craft, but then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. This must be older.
It sounds like a song.
Back in Vietnam.
I think it's a song.
And it says he's in the Army now, a blown reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. And then it says, I don't know why this guy decided this, but he said, a toot, diddle a toot. He blows it 8 to the bar in boogie rhythm. So and then he goes, he makes the company jump while he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. So that's one that's positive for I guess he likes bugles. But then I got this one from RB out of New Hampshire. And this one says, the other day I chanced to meet a soldier friend of mine. He'd been in camp for several weeks. And he was looking fine. His muscles had developed and his cheeks were rosy red. I asked him how he liked the life, and this is what he says. Oh, how I hate to get up in the morning. Oh, how I love to remain in bed. For the hardest blow of all is to hear the bugler call. You've got to get up. You've got to get up. You've got to get up this morning. And then it says, someday I'm going to murder the bugler. Someday they're going to find him dead. I'll amputate his reveille and step upon it heavily and spend the rest of my life in bed. Now, RB, I understand what you don't like bugles, but I'm telling you, if you do this stuff, you're going to end up in prison. So, but I want to thank everybody for their letters and keep coming in because we take this very serious and we will read your letters. So,
I hate bugles.
I just looked in the green room and Len just hung up on us after that. So, I don't think we have a special guest tonight. Wait,
good taste.
Way to go, Dan. You scared away our special guest tonight. So.
Oh, boy.
Do you want me to read the
no. We are good.
I mean, the PK one, he goes on with the bottom says, do, something like that. I don't know.
I think I liked your crying baby dinosaur, actually, before. I hate to say it. So.
All those sound things are gone. I got rid of those things quickly. I had listened to that for like all day on Sunday.
Rick, you're in for a show tonight, man. Len sent me about 70 pictures of dioramas that he's set up over the last 30 years at Chicago show. So he's going to highlight some of those tonight.
Awesome.
Without further ado, let me bring in our special guest tonight. This is Mr. Len Hardt.
Hey, hey.
Len,
Hey, everybody.
welcome.
Hi, then.
So,
Len, how you doing, sir?
Such a privilege to be here. I appreciate what you guys are doing. It's kind of like a supplement to Playset Magazine, and I think it adds another dimension to the hobby that we got to get the word out.
Absolutely. Anything to keep the hobby alive, right?
Yep.
So before we get started, you had said backstage, but I want you to tell the people in the chat room, how many years has it been since you've been going to, well, not just the Chicago show, but really all the Toy Soldier shows? I mean,
It's primarily been the Chicago show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's funny. Another baby boomer my age told me about the Chicago show. I never heard about it. And it coincides with our anniversary.
Oh,
And our wedding anniversary. And of course, if you've been to the Chicago show, you probably are more familiar with my wife's face, who she takes care of the room while I go out and play.
A lot better looking too.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. Better personality as well.
Oh yeah.
So anyway,
The guys hanging out in your room.
And this is 30 years ago. And I walked in the elevator, and here's these guys in there with serious looks on their face and play sets under their arm. They don't look happy. They look like they're on a mission. So I didn't even know what was going on. We go up to our room, and there's people back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and all these doors are open. And I thought, what is this? And of course, this was like on a Friday. The show wasn't until Sunday. I had just walked into room trading that I never heard of before. Well, anyway, shortening that, the next year we brought our kids, and it's been a tradition ever since. My son, who was probably about 8, said, we'll call our company. I didn't even know we had a company. Our company Father and Son. And so we built an Alamo, and we set it up on our bed one year, and we would take it down every night. The kids slept on the floor, probably against hotel rooms. The kids slept on the floor. My wife and I slept on the bed. The next morning, we reset the thing up again. When our kids got older, I thought, you know what, we'll leave this thing up. My wife and I slept on the floor. We did that one year, and she said, no, that's not going to happen again. So we got our room on the other side of the parking lot at the other hotel, and decided we were going to set up our diorama, which, again, was just for fun. It was just to show how much fun you could have with all the different stuff that we did. And my son was always part of it. You know, I was looking at this guy. Does anybody know who this guy is?
Adult Zorro series. It's
It's
Garcia?
something from the
Yes,
Zorro set.
Yes, he has to rate up there as one of the dorkiest poses. But my son inspired me. He put a beam under his arm and got the other matching guy, and they were knocking the door of the Alamo down.
Oh my God.
So that's all part of the fun. That's all part of it, is to see your imagination. You know,
Yeah.
I always when I played, I don't know about you guys. When I played, I always had my head down at eye level with the figures.
Oh, you have to. Yeah.
That's the way
Yeah.
you do it.
And so that's the whole concept of when we would put this thing together. If you were a kid laying on your stomach and playing, what would you want to see? You know, here's another idea we had. I don't know if you can see this guy. We needed a guy on the stagecoach raising his hands. Wait, let me get it in there.
Yep, right there, right there.
You got it? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So those of you who know Mark's figures, this is the riding bandit, mounted bandit, the untouchables guy raising his hand, and the miner holding the little pan with the stick. And so we just then started inventing way before
Customizing.
yeah, way before that got popular. We were making guys fit. We were putting Alamo guys together to carry the poles, and CTS came out with those and later, and we were slicing off raccoon hats and putting BMC top hats on top of Alamo guys.
I've done
And
that.
yeah, and so we made it a fun thing. We made it a fun thing, and again, nothing. I was telling the guys earlier. Guys would come in. How much is all this? Well, I'll tell you, you wouldn't be able to afford how much it all is.
Right.
But yeah, it was all for fun.
Well, you've got some nice sets right behind you, sir. I don't know if you want to mention those.
Oh, well, actually, my wife and I, just in a frenzy, thought we got to put something in the background. And so, yeah, I've got some Barzo sets, nothing particular other than the fact that they're Ron Barzo, some of my favorites.
You wrote the book on Barzo, literally.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
We got that back there too. Yeah. And some of them I just like the artwork. I love the CTS Battle of the Bulge picture. And as long as we're talking about these pizza boxes, Ron Lazordi talking about boxes.
Yep.
He's my favorite. And this is, I know I'm all over the place here, but you guys know Ron Lazordi if you know Barzo, and this one has always been my favorite. This takes me back to the 60s in the summer, sitting under a tree looking at a comic book, and it just captures in my mind, without getting too artistic or too crazy. It's simple. It reminds me of a simple day playing with simple toys.
Right.
Maybe because I'm simple. And for those of you who are in, maybe you can explain something to me. Ron hasn't. I know you had Ron on a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
This is one of his Rangers on the Lake. I found this one in green ink. I don't know anybody else who has one in green ink. For those of you out there who are Barzo fans. But
He talked about
He did mention that. He said there was only 2 of those boxes made or something.
Oh no, that was the Treasure Island.
Oh, Treasure Island. Okay.
Yeah,
There was somebody who requested Rogers Rangers boxes with green ink instead of
and that's different. That's a different box. Yeah, and that's funny. He told that story where the guy said, "Well, I'll pay for the ink." All right. Yeah. This is a Ron Lazordi special, the limited edition that he put out of Trappers, St. Louis Trading Company. And it's got some like cards. He had little punch out toys when he was younger. And so he made something very similar, but again, great artwork. I put a bunch of Larry Patterson trappers and pelts and things like that in a set. I had an extra one, and that went on eBay for a pretty decent price.
Wow. Well, I'm looking over your left shoulder there, and the Last of the Mohicans playset. I don't know how many of those you made. I'm sure you were probably one of the first ones to get one.
Yeah, I don't remember if that was number 9, but the guys were there when we went in there. And my son was with me, my daughter too, and my son was going crazy over it. And I don't remember which of the executives or big shots was there. I don't remember which one, but they were there at the show, and the one looked over at the other and said, "Well, that's the kind of reaction we want."
Yeah.
Well,
Wow. Love that artwork.
Yeah.
Thomas in the chat room wants to know if you'll be in Chicago. You already answered that. You will not be there this year, unfortunately. So
Yeah, it's going to be very sad. It'll be the first time in 30 years that we won't
Yeah.
be there.
oh wow.
Joe Baker, you go a long way back with Len, huh?
We do. It's
Yeah.
This room is always my favorite stop when I arrive at Chicago for room trading. Usually he's at the end of the hallway on the 4th floor, I think, and it's just always anticipation to see what he has on the bed, because I mean he takes a playset theme and takes it to the nth degree with
Right.
creativity and with breadth and depth and props and humor usually in the midst of each one too. I mean,
Well,
it's fun.
Along with Len, you sent me some of the pictures. I guess you took probably from.
Yeah, I would always
past
take
shows?
some.
Yep.
Yeah, try to get down to that eye level that
Yeah.
that is my favorite thing to do with pictures.
Well, I remember Joe in the first dimension of your website. I can't remember. Did it have a different name?
I think it was JB Picks or something like that.
Yeah, but where Joe was turned toy soldiers into art. is what he did. He even made a couple playset boxes himself. I remember back then with the computer and photography and stuff. Well, putting together those dioramas was always fun. It was a year-long project. I remember when we did the Tarzan one, I spent the whole year buying monkeys on eBay. every time I found monkeys for sale. And so I remember, I think we finally had, and I had one of those big, it wasn't Place, Schleich made the big African tree.
Yeah.
And we must have had, between that tree and other trees, we must have had about 35 Mark's monkeys all over it. It wasn't exactly scale, but it was a funny effect.
Awesome.
So, by looking at all the pictures you sent me, I'm assuming the Western era is probably your favorite, or no?
Yes. And I everything seemed to default, back to that. I didn't get everything to you. Some of it technically we had trouble. We did getting. I did have a Pacific diorama, World War II Pacific. We had in the plan to do a Godfather setup, and I had collected over the years multiple late 1940s, late 1930s, early 1940s cars. A couple of them I had bullet ridden, and I was in the process of buying some of those houses from Hobby Bunker, those urban houses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Walthers made that urban backdrops, because we always ended up using Walthers. Maybe not, they may have not have been the most perfect, but they were big, and we mounted those on cardboard and put them around the bed, and it was usually pretty effective. The one, it was kind of funny. Not some people got the humor of it, but it wasn't everyone's favorite. We did. I don't remember what it was. If it was the massacre at Fort William Henry, which had hundreds of figures on the bed. Well, during the course of the year, Larry Patterson sent me a Gary Cooper, Will Kane figure from High Noon. And we said, we're going to do a High Noon diorama with one guy in the street and all these buildings on the side. A couple people got the humor, going from one to the other, but I think most people thought, okay, that's nice. And they left.
We need to give a shout out to Larry Patterson. I mean, he's somebody who's done amazing things with the cast resin, specialty poses, and has fleshed out so many scenarios for, it's such a shame for all the rest of us when he kind of semi-retired or more than semi and things.
Like Ron Barzo and a lot of these artists, Larry has in his own possession very few of the figures that he made because he was just busy making them for other people.
Right.
As a matter of fact, that was one of our early dioramas. Was we wanted to do a Shane setup, and we contacted Larry. He had never seen the movie. So this is before the internet. I had to take some pictures off TV and send him a picture of Jack Palance and the other characters in the movie. And Larry, again, if you did anything with him, he just went overboard.
So generous, almost over generous.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he did the little dog and he did 3 versions of the dog. But he did a Jack Palance figure that was so good. And I had somebody else, I can't remember, he used to do buildings on eBay, and he did that Grafton's building in Shane, and you put Jack Palance there, and oh boy, the whole thing just came alive. It was amazing.
You get a question from the chat room, Seth. He was on our show a couple weeks ago. He wants to know, how many original Marks play sets do you have?
Oh, well, let me just say this. We moved to Florida. So they don't have basements in Florida, or at least not where we are.
Yeah, not where I'm at either.
Yeah. And so, boy, oh boy, I had to make some real tough decisions.
Yeah.
And so we downsized a lot of stuff. As you can see behind me, we didn't get rid of everything. We filled up a whole pod with my stuff. The toys I didn't sell in Chicago. And my grandson, he loved that pod. There was a pod of real stuff, stuff that normal people live with, furniture and things like that, and clothes. And then there was a pod with my toys. My grandson loved helping me empty that. And we were playing Alamo on the floor the other day, and he said, "Are you getting any more pods?" I thought, no, this is it. This is it. This is what we got to work with. All right. But anyway, to answer your question, not many. And, I haven't actually been an avid collector of, and I know this is sacrilegious for many, I haven't been an avid collector of the real stuff. We got in right when the reissues were coming. I was lamenting to my wife at the time, oh, I never had this Alamo. I never had Ben-Hur. I never had this. So she saw in the back of a magazine the some of you remember Stone Castle,
Oh yeah.
when you could get a box of 50 figures for $25. And she bought me the Alamo Shakos, and man, everything just exploded from there.
She
She
had no
may
idea.
have been
what she was
sorry she did that, but
Yeah.
and so anyway, so I had my Ford Apache out, and my son was playing with it, and I was reading through, again, before the internet. Some of you guys remember some of the toy soldier newspaper, or it was
Sales
toy newspapers that
Yeah.
sold stuff in the back. Anyway,
toy shop. Yeah.
yeah, yes. And I'm looking at my son's got a fallen horse and rider in one hand. He's got a powder blue long coat in the other, and I'm thinking, okay, that's $30 in that hand. That's 20. I said, here, give me those. And so we basically supported our play by buying reissues from the real stuff I sold.
Yeah.
Now I have had some Alamo and some Civil War, but that was always fluid. That was always just as it. Play was always the primary thing. If we couldn't play with it, then I didn't always keep it.
Well, if you grew up in the 60s, 70s, I mean, you definitely had Mark's play sets back then, right? I mean,
Back then, yes. Yeah.
What was your favorite one back then?
I'm sorry. My
was your
favorite
favorite?
one was probably the ones I didn't get to have. Was the Alamo Prince Valiant, and my grandfather in Chicago used to take me down. It was one of those stores that was off the sidewalk, all brownstone buildings. It was a little toy shop, and I had a couple ideal pirate ships that we bought from there, but up on top was a Mark's Captain Gallant display. And every time we went in there, I told my grandfather I wanted it. And he said, and the guy said, well, they're not available till Christmas. And then he said, they're not available this year. And I always asked for it. Finally, my grandfather offered, I'll buy that display. I didn't want it.
Oh.
I didn't want it because you couldn't move the guys around.
Already.
I mean, I was so little, I didn't realize you could pop, take the staples out and stuff. And I turned it down, a Captain Gallant display.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like a good story, bad story at the same time.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah. It's just, it's the way life folds out,
Oh,
but,
jeez.
yeah.
Len,
Well, I know.
Len, did you actually make the Godfather set, or was that a concept?
Yeah, it was a concept, and it never happened.
Did you make any of the figures, like anything?
No. We, we start things. We never got quite that far because, we kind of, it got to be, Colleen and I started renting a big cargo van to bring our stuff that we were going to sell. But listen, half of the cargo van was our display, our diorama.
Oh.
And especially at the hotel, depending on where you park, but it was, you guys who worked the show, that was a long trek upstairs to carry that stuff, and whether or not you had a cart or not, you were still you were still working it. And I'm 70 now, and so I'm young up here, but I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Len, can I want to go off Rick's question there. What would the Godfather play set be?
Well, the
I
Untouchables.
mean, I can't imagine you're going to do a Sonny at the toll booth. You know,
Well, we can vote.
Actually, no. Actually, I had a car that I had gotten a very small drill bit, and I had bullet, riddled the thing with bullets on the side, and I had Untouchables set has a dead guy that lays down by the side of the car, and so much of that was all made, and they had the guys with the machine guns and the long coats, so a lot of that was ready made.
oh wow,
Well, it would have been a great set. My gosh.
Yeah,
Right.
I had 1940s police cars.
Yeah.
And they had Hobby Bunker made those urban buildings, and one of them was blown up.
Yeah.
So, we had some ideas, although it wasn't exactly part of the movie, your imagination, we were going to have like
well, you put Sonny with a trash can lid on the front of it.
yeah. I mean, there's your mind can go, and as it has, it
Right.
can go anywhere.
Oh,
Awesome, that'd be
We
awesome.
need to see some pictures now.
Well, yeah, I was going to say we're going to run out of time real quick if we keep. I mean, I want to talk to you, but I also want to get your point on all these pictures that you sent me.
Sure.
If you could just, I put them in a quick slideshow, and I can pause at any time if you want to talk long or short, however you want to do it. So
If you guys have questions in the meantime, just
yeah. But those of you in the chat room, just sit back and relax because there's quite a bit of pictures here.
that's
You guys
Joe's
can-
grass, by the way.
My famous grass. Paul has
Yeah.
some too.
I have some of it too. Yep. So
That's the Pinnacle Mountain on its side. For those who remember that, Formtech Pinnacle Mountain.
okay.
We're not seeing that picture though right now, right?
Oh,
Let me back
am.
up. I'm seeing a.
It looks like some sort of Indian in.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
the mine. I'm seeing the mine guys coming out of the mine with
Huh.
no.
Right there. I got the
Okay.
miner now.
There we go. I got the miner now.
Yeah, that's our Western set. You've got the replicants guy and the I can't remember who makes that donkey. A little Mexican guy with a sombrero used to ride on that.
You know the 60 millimeter marks?
No,
Okay.
yeah. There you've got the Magnificent Seven guy with the Winchester. You've got a Rubenstein guy. You got a Tempo guy. And then in the background, you got Atlantic Miners.
Different picture.
So before we go any further, all these photos that we're looking at were dioramas that you had at Chicago, correct?
That was all on the same. That was all on the bed. This is the same diorama, and we set it up on the bed.
Now, what would you put on the bed? Wood or something to keep everything?
Actually, my wife's sewing boards, cardboard
There you go.
sewing boards, went
Okay.
under the, and then she just went and bought a piece of brown material,
Yep.
felt, and we put it on the sewing boards.
Great idea.
Wow.
yeah.
That was, by the way, it was. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Barzo. I use that Barzo guy all the time. He's always busy working, doing something. The one before that was Larry Patterson selling. I used him in multiple dioramas as well. But yeah, that's up in the storeroom of Mart's Tin Litho.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see a guy carrying something. Is that what you guys are seeing?
Yep.
Yeah. This is in the jail. I think
jail.
he's Peyton, the shotgun rider who goes on the wagon. He makes a good guy sitting down, a good guard.
Yes.
Okay, I'm seeing the picture of the
Stampede.
street with the bank.
Stampede.
Yeah, we've got there's Larry Patterson, Marks, Reisler, in
Rubenstein too. Rubens.
there. Rubenstein, yep.
Replicants.
Replicants guys back there. And then there'll be a long shot of the cattle. There's a lot of cattle. Okay.
There were a lot.
Yeah, there's the
Branding.
yeah, that's Mark's and Mark 60 millimeter and Auburn cows and the Barzo Crook from the
Yep.
camp, the Civil War camp. And
Now, what
Another
setup
one
would this have
proposed.
been? Was this just a generic Western town, or
Boomtown.
Yeah, I can't remember what the title was, but I think it was a cattle drive gone crazy on steroids.
Yeah.
Because you will see in the long shot, you'll see the cattle coming up. But these are
looking at a bar scene here? Looks like.
yeah, these are Patterson figures. Barzo,
Love that.
Mark's farm guy.
Lady thrown out the water. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Now there's the Dead Untouchables guy I told you about. He can work in a Western scene as well. Bad day at work for him.
He would have
Yeah.
been a great Sonny.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Right.
Oh,
I always thought that 60 millimeter guy getting punched fit perfect in that trough. He fits perfect in there.
fantastic.
that is cool. Who are the blue civilians in back? Right.
Those,
Replicants.
yeah,
That's
those are
replicant.
replicants.
Yeah.
I think the one in the blue is Lavinia.
There's your Stampede.
Look at that.
Yeah, we had lots of steers. Lots. That was another one that
There we go. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Wow.
every time we saw steers, if they were about $4, I bought them.
I love the conversion on the horse.
Yeah, that's the a rider and the whipper.
Yep.
Patterson figures
Yep.
there.
What's the building in back? That's not a tin litho, is it? Is that?
Yep,
Yes, it
that's the
is.
jail
Yeah,
side,
that's what they call the jail side.
Oh,
in
okay.
litho.
There's a
at
long
that.
shot.
Wow.
Lots of cows.
So that was on your bed, huh? That was.
Yes, it was. Now, what's funny, I don't know if I included the picture, but they're all being herded into a corral that's probably only about 4 inches by 4 inches. Now,
It
there's
was on
some
the edge. So you get a good picture.
there's some ladies getting rescued from a brothel up on top. I've got the
Yeah, that's a cool shot.
what do you call the ideal pirates who are shirtless
Ah,
in there.
I see
And
him
then
now.
the-
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah. And the one girl is from Ben-Hur on the one bed.
Yep.
Again,
I never
Patterson-
thought of mixing and matching from different eras. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. And again, it's what, I mean, when I was a kid, generally I had a box full of figures and you just dug in there and kind of like Legos, and, oh, this will work. This will work.
Yeah. Love that.
Now,
There's your
a
corral.
conversion too.
There's your 4-inch corral.
Yeah. That was it.
Oh, move to Tarzan.
This is Tarzan. Patterson figures.
They're in trouble.
There's
Yeah.
2 hippos. Did you cut them, or was that how they came?
No, that's how we made them. Larry made them that way.
Okay.
And
Jungle
yeah,
Cruise.
this is a princess. She's the naked Marx figure that Louis Marx used to pass out, and Colleen made a something to cover her up with. Now, yeah, that's a nice shot. That aerial shot. Those are the Paragon Mountains from
Yeah.
Fort Apache. And then the Walther's backdrop, the desert Walther's backdrop, and then those lions are Patterson.
There we go. I see lines now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are gorgeous.
Oh, and you got the MPC bridge going across too.
Yes, yes.
I see that.
Again, with those monkeys, yeah, the gorillas too. You know, I bought the gorillas whenever they showed up on eBay.
It's my family reunion.
Yeah.
That's a cool picture. I like that. That's
Yeah, that's that tree, that Schleich tree that, you know, again, those trees are amazing. And if you find them on eBay, they're pricey.
Yeah.
So this is still Tarzan?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. That was the sacrifice to the gator god.
Oh, we went past that one.
We went past that one. That was a good one.
Yep.
I'm on the sacrifice. What are you guys seeing?
Yeah,
I'm
I
seeing
see.
some lions in the mountain.
The lion's eating up arm, and
Yes. Yeah, that I cut off
I see now.
a arm and drilled a hole in the Patterson lion, and he's chewing on the poor native.
The Lions of Savo.
Yeah.
Ghost in the dark.
All right, I see elephants. Is that what you guys
Yeah.
are
So
seeing?
Yeah.
there are actually in the Johnny Weissmuller series, there are two, just like everyone fought the Nazis, including the Three Stooges, so
Yep.
did Tarzan.
Yep.
So there he is. He's going after the Nazis.
Wow. That's
wow,
funny.
Uh-oh.
Alligators
Riding
or
the line.
crocodiles, they would be
Riding the line,
crocodiles.
right?
Yeah, is that this Tarzan riding the lion?
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the alligators.
I'm seeing crocs
Oh,
as well.
now we're at the alligators.
Okay.
Oh, somebody's getting chomped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you know, when Conti made those dead Zulus, they worked really good in a Tarzan diorama.
Oh.
Here he's calling
the spiders.
he's calling the killer bugs. Tarzan's on the side calling the killer bugs.
That's my
Those are,
backyard right now.
Those are Airfix Australians,
Yes.
right? Or
Australians. No,
Man's type of picture.
Gurkhas.
or Gurkhas. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
that
jaws.
building, that Hatari type building, Jim Klaus made me the roof.
Yeah,
It's a BMC
Yeah.
hacienda. He
That's
made
what-
that roof for me.
I was
Wow.
gonna ask, was that just painted and but the roof wasn't like that for BNC. So
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So what's it made of? That roof? Is it straw?
I think he started with a foam base, and then he used caulk, and he could only make one row at a time, and then let it dry, and then make the other row the next day, and then let it dry.
What is it? Is
Wow.
it straw? Is it grass? What is it?
It's supposed to be like a grass type
Yeah.
roof.
I know, but I wonder what he used for that.
Oh,
He just
it's
said use
caulk.
caulking.
He used
Oh,
caulk.
it's a real caulking. He just
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Carved it. He's
Yeah,
a
I
great
mean-
sculptor.
I would have taken like just some like fur or something like that,
I
thick
know,
fur,
man, I
and
would have
just,
done the easy
I
way.
would have mixed some glue on it and just done that and put it in layers.
Jim
But yeah.
Klaus. Jim
Caulk-
Klaus
no, that's
takes
just
the
fantastic.
easy way out.
There's your street with one guy on it.
Austin
Yeah.
Miniatures.
High noon.
I
And
knew.
the coffins. The coffins in the background.
I knew it was awesome.
what year was that? The high noon.
Oh boy, I don't remember off the top of my head what year that
I'm
was.
seeing a dog chase a cat up a box.
Yeah. Well, those boxes are coffins in the
Oh, those
movie.
are coffins.
If you remember, all the while he was looking for help, the guy was building coffins in the background. And there she is running. She decided she hears the gunshot and she's running off the train.
Very cool. I like that shit.
Is that a Tipo train or was that a just a G scale train?
That was an O scale Lionel General.
Okay.
That's a huge barn. I don't know.
I got one of those for sale.
Looks real wood. Looks like real wood.
Austin Miniatures made those.
Oh, is it foam?
And I don't think he can get them anymore. I think the molds have been lost or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is Big Boy's Ford Apache.
Look at that. Ooh.
Right there with the blue wagons.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're all obvious. I mean, understandably, they're all reissued.
Yeah, but still, that's nice.
I love that setup.
Yeah, that's cool. That's Paragon Fort or
Barstow Fort,
Barstow-
the race-
actually,
Barzo Fort.
this was the year that Paragon came out with their Ford, and I on one side is the Barzo Ford Apache. On the other side is kind of a hybrid of his Southwestern Ford. And I remember Gene from Paragon coming in my room with, he had kind of had big eyes. Somebody must have told him, well, Len's got a Southwestern Ford over there. And it was the year he came out with his. Well, obviously mine didn't match, the immensity of his. But I think he was curious, like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
Look at that.
Indian teepees.
Oh, and this, let me just tell you a quick story about the trees in the background on the other side is
Yep.
A whole bunch of Schleich pine trees.
Yep.
Wow.
See them?
I went to a little train store that's been there for a long time on the south side of Chicago. Berwyn is the city, but it's basically south side of Chicago. And there were two sun-faded boxes of the big and the little one. And they were, I don't remember, they were really cheap, $9 or something like that. And I gave them that question that we always ask, but we know the answer is no. You got any more of these in the back? She said, let me check. She came and her arms were full
Oh, wow.
of these things. I said, I'll take them all.
Wow.
So we had a whole forest of Schleich trees.
That's
Nice.
nice.
Cool.
Did they go bye-bye in the move?
No, they're in the garage.
Yeah, you never get rid of props.
Yeah. Hopefully the Florida heat hasn't fused them together.
I see. There's a whole forest of them. Yeah.
It will cost about 150 a pop right now.
Really?
Oh boy.
Yeah. I just gave Scott 3.7 deep dive a bunch of ones, short ones.
I know how to make 1/6 scale ones.
Talk
Those
us
are
through
just-
this, Len.
What's that?
I said, talk us through this. Is this still the same?
Oh, this is the
We're back to Tarzan here. And these are
I don't see Tarzan. Hang on.
bank trucks.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Okay, now we're in big boy battleground Europe.
Now you're one ahead of us. I'm sorry. We're on a truck.
Okay, yeah.
Tarzan.
Truck in front of that building with the thatched roof.
Yeah, okay. Those are bank trucks that I painted. Those Ertl type bank trucks.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can get.
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I just painted them up.
Okay.
I love
So-
the way your creative minds go.
You know,
Now-
can you go back?
I can. But what do you see now? I see the fort.
All right, so Ford Apache. What I love is how you mix
See the truck?
the painted things with the figures aren't painted, but the scenery around it is all painted and detailed out, and it works so well together.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it would, but and even Ron Barzo's stuff wasn't painted at first. But when Conti came out with his stuff, I think it became very evident that, yeah, this works.
It's like it highlights the figures, is what it does.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing the town square with a fountain.
Yeah.
What you guys are seeing?
World War
Yeah.
II picture.
Yeah, that's battleground Europe.
Where did that fountain come from?
That is,
It's a 1/18 scale.
yes, it is.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's
21st century. 21st century, I think, or
21st
Ultimate
century.
Soldier or something. But it is
Exactly.
118.
100%.
But I think it looks better with the 132nd. It
It
definitely
is big. It is on the big side, but
Yeah.
No,
it
it
is
works great.
cool. And that's, you can see the paratrooper hanging off the Conti steeple there.
Yep, right there on the side. Yeah.
Ravel,
Yes. The
So
one-
what is the river from?
Pegasus.
Pegasus, yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can-
that's come in handy many times.
That's
That's
a cool
in,
picture.
yeah, inside one of the Conti buildings.
That's a great shot right there.
Really
Oh,
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Long
see.
shot. Yeah.
long shot of the city. Yeah.
Is it- for those people who say that paint, all your figures have to be painted, why don't you paint your figures? And I've heard that a million times. But look at this these
Yeah.
dioramas, the sophistication, yet the innocence of that plastic toy element. That,
Yep. They don't have to be painted. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You guys seen the town, the city.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So what that house straight ahead in the middle with the beside the church, is that the Priory one or is that
That is.
that's the Priory?
Straight ahead.
Oh, it's the
Well, on the
quality-
left hand side.
Yeah, yeah. So right next to the church is the Priory,
Okay.
and I on the other end is I think it's a Conti building, but then
Yep.
the Hobby Bunker is the corner building.
Okay, all right. It fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Like it looks like.
Mhm.
Does.
Battle
This
in New
is Battle in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that was funny, that was always fun, is we ended up doing a lot of research too when we started doing this. Not to get everything historically absolutely perfect, but just to have a baseline to start with, and it was fun. We learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This, as a matter of fact, Joe was kind enough to sell me his Buckman's Tavern, which you could not get at all at the time. And we painted it white, and we took two for the porch. We're back to Tarzan again. We're
Oh, this
cooking
one.
Michigan.
Yeah, I don't know why this one's
Yeah.
in here.
But
It
we
looks like-
took two Civil War porches and put them on top of each other. You'll see it coming up. This is Battle in New Orleans, although again, I guess maybe I'm still ahead of you guys.
No.
No, that's what
Yeah,
we see.
we'll see on that. Oh, there's another one there. Yep.
So we're seeing the porch on the left. I see it. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Is this still Battle of New Orleans?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
There you go. There's a better picture for me.
Yeah. And
You took two porches, basically.
There you go.
Two-
Yeah, exactly.
two Civil War porches. Colleen melded the ends together with that core, the foam stuff,
Yeah.
and just to make it a little bit more seamless.
That looks great, though. I mean,
It does. I was
taking
so
one of those
impressed.
porches. I didn't even think about that. That is neat.
Yeah.
So you permanently attached it, or it's just set?
No, it's just, yeah. It's right now. It's in the same box, but it's not. You know,
Yeah.
if I wanna take the pieces apart and put them on a Civil War a tin building, I can do it.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I try not to make anything permanent if I can.
So this is another one that was on your bed. This
This is all, yeah. This is on the bed.
wow.
Wow.
John Vicenovich asked, "Is that Santa Ana as Jackson?"
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Ah, there you go.
Conti figure.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
There's
we're
What a
back to Europe again, and we got the German shepherds responding to the.
Another good shot. That's a great shot.
That is great. Yeah.
So, Joe, I think the rest of these are your pictures you had sent because I put that in there on purpose towards the end. Joe, these are ones you sent me of his.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
'cause you can tell because he erased the base on the horse. Joe's artistic ability. Yeah.
Okay.
Cheaters.
Yeah, there's
That's
the,
cool. That was a good. That last one was cool.
the cattle.
That cattle one, yeah.
There's another good one. Joe?
Now, what cattle are those?
Those are
Those are
marks.
They're almost all marks. Some of them are the CTS redos of marks.
Very cool.
Oh, there we
50
go.
days in Peking.
There you go, John. That was your one picture of Peking.
Battle Peking.
I get one. Who has that shot? I don't have that one. I gotta screenshot it so you can have
What
it.
are you looking at now? You're always one ahead of us, John. I don't know why.
No.
That's the brothel scene. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
this is a better
There you
picture.
go.
Joe's picture.
It's gone now.
Ooh la
I'm
la.
looking at the brothel scene. Yeah.
Yeah,
Joe,
see
The one
Joe,
before.
you really knew how to get down low and take some shots. Nice.
I think
Yeah.
this is your only PG rated.
I know. Yeah, I could
Look
only
at that!
show
Look
this
at that coward hanging behind the girl.
This is looking out the bar. Maybe.
Len, did you use the Conte French Foreign Legion fort for the Peking or the other one? The other one?
It was the other one, the small one.
John's Atherton one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because that's the one I have.
Battle New Orleans. Oh no, this is the
This is the massacre at
Massacre.
Fort William Henry.
Fort William Henry.
It's a little
Okay.
bit cluttered. You can see the. This is
Oh yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
What a beauty. This diorama is just.
So that looks like Joe Baker's grass there, maybe
Yep, it is.
grass mat.
It is. Yes, I as a matter of fact, that he made an extra big one for me to cover the whole bed.
Wow.
In the background, Colleen painted the background with the helicopters.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's cool.
Very
The
nice.
sun rising or setting. Yeah.
Awesome.
We're back.
To William Henry.
Yep. The march.
Glory
march out.
shot.
This is where they're marching out of the fort. The French are on the side.
Yep. And Indians are attacking.
Yep.
Look at that. Just the
there.
scope of these shots, guys. It's just
Wow.
Oh, back
Wow.
to New Orleans.
That's a long shot. Yeah. Wow. I think that was the last one you sent me, Joe.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back to the beginning. So
That is
I
awesome.
have more somewhere, but I couldn't put my finger on them.
no, those are great, man. Len, tell you what,
Fantastic.
that's a lot of work carrying all that stuff just to put up a diorama for people.
Yeah,
to see.
but it's an excuse to play.
right, right,
That's the whole thing. It's play. It's work, but it's play.
right.
It's the imagination, plotting and scheming and acquiring and having an excuse. Well, I really need this for the sheriff.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
My buddy Scott here wants to know what trees did you use for the Vietnam scene?
I'm trying to think. I used some Pegasus palm trees, some Marks palm trees. Some of the scraggly vegetation was a guy, some of you know Dick Mayhew.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, good Dick.
Yeah, and he also built the bamboo. There were some Marks huts in there, but he built. I don't know if they showed up in the pictures I sent, but he built some bamboo houses that we kind of put together for Vietnamese headquarters.
Trying to go through the chats here to see if you had any other questions.
Len, if you can, I don't know if you guys can see this picture on the phone because that's all I got. There's on the Peking one. There's it looks like a railway maybe platform. What piece is that? Can you see
Yeah,
it?
I got to tell you, that was like the monkeys kind of thing, where I just searched eBay and I came across some of these, and I think you're right. I think they were railway platforms and some other things that everything was in Chinese.
Okay.
So it had no label on it that I could read or whatever. And the same with a lot of the statues. The Oriental type.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah, some of those statues too were aquarium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fixtures.
pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're called dogs, like Chinese dogs or something like that. They're
Food
easy to
dogs.
get, actually. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What would you?
Food dogs.
Yeah.
Food
Something
dog.
like that. Yeah. I bought several pairs, just looking at that shot, so I can have for whenever I try to duplicate that. I don't know, just something I wanted to do.
Well,
Forever.
I think the Peking set started when Armies in Plastic had this massive sale for like $7 for a set. So
Boxer
it was
Rebellion.
like, this is what we're doing this year, and we bought a whole bunch of them, and then all year we just, we did a little reading. I bought the movie, and we never saw the movie before, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And so that ended up being a lot of fun too.
I saw them. I bought the movie and saw it because of your playset.
Oh,
There you go.
the one I had was Korean. You had to take the change it to English. You had to manually change the thing to English so you could understand it.
It's, you got some plastic pagodas there, like little ones like that. Yeah. There's a lot of accessories that you can't. They're not marks. They're not anything else.
Yeah. And we had, as a matter of fact, the cannons we kind of had to stylize to make them fit. And then, like a year later, Armies in Plastic came out with some pretty nice cannons. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice. Well, Len, we're past your hour mark. I hope we're not. Do I have to pay you overtime for this, or we?
No, that's all right. That's all right. I'm having fun.
Can we go for another hour or not?
Yeah, right. I mean, we're all out of pictures, but we can keep talking. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
I don't know,
we haven't even talked about the hedgerows yet.
Well,
Oh my God! Yes. Anything you want to tell us?
I appreciate what you guys are doing, and it's very humbling. I really, it's a privilege to be on with you guys.
Well, it's great to have you on, man.
Awesome.
Seriously.
Thank you.
It's our privilege to have you, Len. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
It was awesome to see everything.
We'd like to ask a couple questions before you go. Personal
All
stuff,
right.
if you would. Can you give us one good story about playing with your toys when you were a kid? It doesn't have to be Mark's play sets, but if you had a favorite toy as a kid or a favorite memory, favorite Christmas.
My Daniel Boone Christmas. I was just enthralled with Fess Parker and Daniel Boone. If I'd have known ahead of time, I still have my musket that I got that was hiding under my mom's bed. What I really wanted was the giant set of Lincoln Logs, which I got, and the giant Fort Apache set with the cavalry and everything. And I knew I got it because I walked in my parents' room. They were gone on a Friday night. We had a babysitter. I walked Saturday morning into my parents' room for some reason, and I smelled Mark's plastic. And I knew I got it. Yep.
Wow. We got a question from the chat room. Patrick Grain wants to hear about the hedgerows.
Thanks for picking up.
Well, I stumbled at the Chicago Toy Soldier Show. I had the Conti sets, and I stumbled across somebody had the CTS and extra hedgerows. So I grabbed them up, and one of our sets. I think I sent some pictures of that, but yeah, one of our sets we did a hedgerow thing, and in the back we had the British and the Cromwell and what's their version of the Sherman, the Firefly, I think, or is that what it's called?
Yeah.
So that was that had some really nice eye level photos, and that was fun to play with.
We need to see it. I will be messaging you a messenger for those pictures.
Okay, all right.
Send you a message tonight.
Yes, on Messenger I can send them. Yeah.
Okay,
We got one last question for you, Len, and this is what we ask everybody. And this has nothing to do with toy soldiers or collecting or anything like that, but it is very important to this group. And this could determine whether you're ever invited back on the show again or not.
Oh,
That's how
boy.
important. That's how important this question is. So we always call this the mayonnaise jar question. We go to Rick for this, and he goes to the mayonnaise jar, and we don't know what the question is, and it could be pretty much anything. So
Pretty much anything.
let's see what he pulls up tonight for you.
You know, it's really gonna affect if you're ever gonna be on the show
Oh,
again.
boy.
Okay. So you ready?
I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Len, what was your favorite subject in school?
Terrorizing the kid in front of me.
Good answer.
I used to bite my fingernails and put them in his hair.
Oh,
Jeez, oh, man.
ah,
That's awesome.
And I ended up teaching junior high
See,
for 30 years.
full circle. Okay, full circle.
Karma.
There you go.
All right. Well, that's a first for us, man. We never heard that answer before.
All right. It is a man cave, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What we say here stays here.
yeah, it definitely is now.
Yeah, right.
That was awesome.
That's great. Well, hey, Len, sorry I won't be able to meet you in Chicago, but hopefully we'll
Yeah.
hook up in the near future. If I have to make a trip down to Florida to see you,
Oh, yeah.
that'd be great. So hopefully we'll see everybody else, John and Joe. We'll see you guys in Chicago in a couple weeks. Until then, our guest next week is Todd Nance.
Oh,
Todd Nace, huh?
Nace. I'm sorry, Nace from he does the Ohio show, right? Joe?
I would
Yes.
think so.
That's it. Yeah.
He's at a lot of the Midwest shows.
Yeah.
Most of
Okay.
them.
So he's gonna be on our show next week. But until then, you guys have a great week. Once again, Len, appreciate
you,
your
buddy.
time, buddy.
Thank you,
All right.
Lynn.
Thank you.
Thanks
guys.
for following.
see you, Len.
All right.
Awesome.